All right. Well, when we last left off, we were going to talk about adding a little text to our sequence. I am updating this from the tutorial I made in the spring to use the text tool instead of the legacy title. The legacy title is cumbersome, and I like the text tool better, so I'm not sure why I didn't just only show that one, but that's what we're going to do now. So our text tool is right here. You can also just put your cursor where you want it and then hit the letter T. There we go. And then it should give you a, yeah, okay, so that means that it's ready to do some text. And I'm going to write, it's time to get in shape, call now. All right, so as if it's a commercial or something. If I want to move this around, there's a couple of different ways I can do it. I can go to my little pointer tool here and scoot it over manually. I can move that center. I don't know what that's called. I used to know. I'll move it that way manually, or I can make sure that the text layer is selected and then open effect controls. I have too many things selected. And it's a little hard to see at first. You're maybe not sure where it's showing up, but it's right here, text. It's time to get in shape, call now. What do you know? It's the same thing. Here's where you can do all your changes. I'm going to change the font just to show you how we do it. Let's use this one. It's really simple. I think it looks good. It's kind of light. We can make it bigger or smaller. I don't love the spacing of that, so I'm going to move the word get down. And did you see how I did it? I just kind of clicked in the little wireframe where the text is. Notice also, this seems to me to go without saying, but it isn't necessarily. Whatever I decided to do, so we will call this headline case, where each major word is capitalized. If you're gonna go with headline case, go with headline case. If you're just gonna do it like a regular sentence, like this, with only the first word capitalized, then that's fine. You just want to make sure that if you're using text in a, multiple text slides within a project, that they're matching, they have continuity. They should all be either one way or the other, and don't mix them up. I've got it Avenir Light at 114 points big. Why isn't this changed? Sometimes my computer is slow. Maybe I have to select it. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, so in order to make those changes, that's what I need to select it and then make the changes. This has quite a bit of handy things. I can make it centered. I can do all those things that you can do with text. I can create more, I can never remember if this is leading or kerning. I think this is leading, like more space between the words, more space between the lines here, this little thing. I can change the color. I can add a drop shadow. What else? I can change the position. So I kind of like to change the position from here. It's, I think, a little easier to control than that. Your little V tool. All right, so I accidentally clicked on here and created another text layer, so I'm just going to delete that. All right, so that looks pretty good. Let me see how it pops up. Yeah, okay, I can live with that. That text tool is going to be really handy. Gosh, it's not as um, controllable as what you're going to be learning in After Effects, and usually, unless it's really simple, like just a 1 or 2 line thing, I usually do most of my text effects in After Effects and then just bring them into Premiere. So, but I wanted to talk to you just about a couple of other things that you might need to know as you're starting to edit.